Today concept is very important concept, that is STLC. STLC. Yes. Y- yes, I will ask you. I will ask her. Just wait. Okay. Mm. STLC. STLC means software testing life cycle. Software testing life cycle. This is out of the course, madam. Already we discussed some of the concepts, so that's also very important, but this is very important concept in testing people, that is STLC, software testing life cycle. Software testing life cycle is the heart of the testing training. It is a heart. Okay, right. Before going to STLC, first of all, already we discussed types of testing, right? Now tell me, what do you mean by regression testing? Mm, okay, next. Already tested functionality, again and again we will do testing. Why we need to do the testing again and again? Okay. What is the first scenario? Mm. To developers. Yes, yes. Ah, okay. Whenever any defect found, then test engineer will raise the defect to developer. So then developers rectifies, and once again they will send to testing department. That time already tested functionality. Already, not only already tested functionality, defect functionality also. Not only defect functionality, already tested functionality also. Once again we will do testing. That's why that is called regression testing situation one. Okay, not only defect functionality, already tested functionality, once again we will do testing. That's why that is called regression testing. Okay, second scenario. What is the second scenario? Hmm. Yeah, right, shabash. Not only new functionality, already tested functionality also, once again we will do testing. That's why that is called regression testing. Just to no need to worry, madam. Simply it is slowly you can get it. Just to read every day, just once again you need to read the all the material, madam. Just slowly you can get the all the definition. No need to worry. Just to this is only first or second classes. Okay, it is initial classes. Just you need to do hard work. Why? Because so nowadays there are number of people they are doing this course and heavy competition and only testing tools. Just compulsory you need to do some hard work. Okay, no need to worry. Simply slowly you can pick up. Okay, madam. Right. Okay. All regression testing, retesting, and build acceptance testing, and ad hoc testing. Four testings are very important, man. Yeah. Today concept is STLC, Software Testing Life Cycle. Very important course, madam. So slowly I will teach you, madam. Slowly you need to learn each and everything, madam. Whatever I will teach in STLC, it is very important. Each and every word, each and every point is very important, madam. Okay. Slowly I will teach you. Slowly you can learn this manual testing. Wherever you go, you need to start your career with manual testing only. That is final. If you have 10 years experience, if you have 1 year experience, if you have 5 years experience, wherever you go, compulsory you need to start your career with manual testing only. Manual is a base. Okay, manual something you can get bored, but still it is very useful. Okay, right. Software testing life cycle. Software testing life cycle contains 6 phases, madam. One is test planning, test development, test execution, result analysis, bug tracking, and reporting. Result analysis, bug tracking, and reporting. STLC contains 6 phases. Software testing life cycle. Software testing life cycle contains 6 phases. Test planning, test development, test execution, result analysis, bug tracking, and reporting. Bug tracking and reporting. STLC contains 6 phases. Test planning, test development, test execution, result analysis, bug tracking, and reporting. Okay. So tomorrow once again I will ask you the definitions. 18 types of testing already we discussed. Once again I will ask you just. Okay, once again, just you need to read that notes. Tomorrow, once again, I will ask you. You need to say confidently. Confidently, you can say the answer. Okay. Today concept is STLC, software testing life cycle. It's very important concept. Here we have 6 phases, madam. SDLC contains 6 phases. Already we discussed. Initial phase, analysis phase, design phase, coding phase, testing phase, delivery and maintenance phase. And SDLC also contains 6 phases: test planning, test development, test execution, result analysis, bug tracking, and reporting. SDLC also contains 6 phases: test planning, test development, test execution, result analysis, bug tracking, and reporting. Yeah, first we will discuss about test planning. Just tell me, what do you mean by plan? What do you mean by plan? What do you mean by? Hmm. No. What do you mean by plan? Tell me, plan. If you want to attend the class, first of all you need to do plan. Then only you can work. You can attend this class. So plan is very important. Plan is nothing but it is a strategic document. Plan is nothing but it is a strategic document. Strategic document. Plan is nothing but it is a strategic document. Plan is nothing but it is a strategic document. So if you want to do one work, you will do some plan. Okay, if I want to do same work, I will do separate plan. Why? Because your strategy different, my strategy different. Based on my strategy I can plan, based on your strategy you can plan. Okay, strategy is nothing, plan is nothing but it is a strategic document. Based on the person strategy, plan will change. Plan is nothing but it is a strategic document which describes which describes how to perform a task in an effective, efficient, optimized way. Plan is nothing but it is a strategic document which describes how to perform a task in an effective and efficient and optimized way. Okay, if you want to do any plan, why we are doing plan? We want to complete that work very effectively and efficiently and optimized way. Optimization means just utilizing the inputs, maximum utilizing the inputs. So wherever you go, if it is man, if it is any human resources or any company, maximum they will utilize the inputs whatever they have, they will utilize the all the inputs. So why they are using, why they are doing planning? Just they want to utilize the all the inputs. That's the reason they are doing some plan. Plan is nothing but it is a strategic document which describes how to perform a task in effective and efficient and optimized way. This test plan document prepared by test lead. Test plan prepared by test lead. How to complete the particular project? He will prepare one set of guidelines. So using that guidelines, we can complete that work. That is test plan. Test plan document prepared by test lead, based on the company, based on the project, based on the company customer requirements. He will prepare the test plan document. Okay, based on the company, based on the project type, based on the customer requirements, he will prepare the test plan document. Test plan document prepared by test lead, based on the company, based on the project, based on the customer requirements, he will prepare the test plan document. Today we will discuss only test planning. Test plan document actually prepared by test lead. Okay, right. Whenever you are facing the interview, without asking your name, they may give job. Without asking test plan document, they will not give job. So test plan is very very important. Okay, test plan is very very important. Okay, now we will discuss test plan document. Test plan document contains 12 points, madam. Test plan document contains 12 points. We will discuss all the 12 points. First point, introduction. First point, introduction. First point, introduction. So, introduction, first point, 1.1, objective. Objective means the purpose of the document clearly described here in this section. What is the main purpose of the document? Clearly he will describe here in this section. That is objective. Objective means the purpose of the document. What is the use of document? What is that book contains? What is the test plan contains? Everything he will listed out here in this section. That is called objective. Objective means the purpose of the document clearly described here in this section. This test plan document prepared by test lead, based on the company, based on the customer, based on the project type, he will prepare the document. So objective means whenever you are buying a new book, so first of all that book contains our first page. What is that book contains? What is the use of book? Everything he will listed out in the first page only. That is called objective. Objective means the purpose of the document clearly described here in this section. That is called objective. Second point, 1.2, reference documents. If you want to complete this particular project, what what documents we need to follow? Which documents we need to follow? What are the guidelines? He will list it out here in this section. That is reference documents. For example, currently I am working in Infosys. We are doing one project. That project name is ICICI Bank project. I am working in Infosys. Currently we are doing one project, that is ICICI project. After developing the project, we will store in common repository. We will store in common repository with special icon representation. So this is ICICI project information we will store in common repository. After some days, we got another project, that is HDFC. Just similar to ICICI Bank project only. Just similar to ICICI Bank project only. So then, using this information, actually this ICICI Bank project we did in 2 years. We did in 2 years. And after that some days we got another project, that is HDFC project. Already we have some information. Already just similar to ICICI Bank project only. HDFC Bank project is just similar to ICICI Bank project. Just similar. If you want to open the account in HDFC project, HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank nearby, that template is same. template is same. So if you want to open the account in HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank, that format is same, nearby same. Some fields extra, some fields extra. Remaining all same to same fields is there. So I got another project from HDFC. So using this information, I can complete this work in within 2 months. That's the reason each and every software company they will maintain common repository. Common repository is not what it is a storage place where we can store the total company information. Using ICICI Bank project information, we can complete that particular project within 2 months only. That means nearly we saved 22 months. Nearly we saved 22 months. That means nearly we saved 22 lakhs rupees nearby. We can save lakhs of rupees. That's the reason after developing the application, they will not delete any information. They will keep in one repository. So what is the use of in future if you get any similar project using that information, we can complete our task very easy. That's the reason each and every software company they will maintain common repository. Common repository is nothing but it is a storage place where we can store the total company information. Okay, if you want to store that company project information, it will take only one drive madam. We can buy only external hard disk, we can store the thousands of projects also. Project means it will occupy very less space madam. So in the one, if you buy one external hard disk, then you can store that nearly 100 or 1,000 projects. So that's the reason each and every software company separately they will maintain common repository. They will store information with a special icon representation. So whenever we did any project to ICICI Bank project, so just we will give the name ICICI Bank project from Hyderabad. So if you get any similar project using this information, we can complete our task very easy. So here reference documents is nothing but if you want to complete this particular project, what are the projects, what are the documents we need to follow, he will listed out here in this section, that is reference documents. That is the reason some companies always they will develop only banking domain projects. Some companies always they will develop only insurance domain projects. Some companies always they will develop only LTK domain. Some companies always they will develop only finance projects. Why they are choosing only one domain? Already they have some information about this, about that particular domain. Okay, already they have some information. Recently they already developed some projects, so they have some reference documents. So minimum 10% information, 20 or 30 40% information we can use from that reference documents. That's the reason all the companies will not develop all domains. So some companies will domain only one domain. So why it means already they have some information. Using that information they can complete that particular project very easy. That's the reason some companies always will domain only banking domain projects. Some companies always domain develop only insurance domain projects. That is the main reason. Okay madam. So we can use that information minimum 10%. If you use that 10% information, we can reduce the time. Minimum we can save nearly 2 to 3 months. If you use 20% information from old projects, then we can reduce nearly 4 to 5 months. So enough 4 to 5 months means it is a lakhs of rupees we are saving. Okay, that is reference documents. Okay, if you want to complete that particular project, what are the documents we need to follow, he will list it out here in this section, that is the reference document. Who will list it out here in this section? Test lead. If you want to complete that particular project, what are the documents we need to follow, he will list it out here in this section. Using that information we can complete our task very easy way. That is reference documents. Okay, first point is finished. Second point, coverage of testing. Second point, coverage of testing. In that 2.1, features to be testing, Features not to be tested. Features to be testing. Features not to be testing. What features we need to test, he will listed out here in this section. What features no need to test, he will listed out here in this section, that is called coverage of testing. Compulsory we need to test some features. What are the features compulsory we need to test, he will listed out here in this section, that is called features to be testing. What features no need to test, he will listed out here in this section, that is called features not to be testing. This is very important. Here test lead is the experienced person, he is giving set of guidelines. Using that guidelines we can work with this particular project. What features of compulsory we need to test, what are the features we can leave it, he will explain here very clearly. So using that guidelines we can work with this particular project. What features compulsory test, what features we can leave, he will list it out here in this section, that is coverage of testing. Third point, test strategy. Test strategy. In test strategy, we have 8 points. 3.1, levels of testing. First of all, we should know what is test strategy. Currently, I am working with one project. Currently, in this project, two projects currently going on. Each and every project having own plan. That plan is applicable for only for that particular project. This project also having one plan. This is applicable for only for this particular project. Total company having total company having own plan, that is called a strategy. Test strategy. Test strategy is nothing but it is a organization level term. Test strategy is nothing but it is a organization level term. Each and every test plan should follow the test strategy. Each and every test plan should follow the test strategy. Plan is applicable for only that particular project. Test strategy is applicable for all the test plans, all the projects. So whenever you are facing the interview, that time they will ask you like what are the main difference between test plan and test strategy. Test plan is nothing but it is a particular project plan, it is applicable for only that particular project. Test strategy is nothing but it is a organization level term. Each and every test plan should follow the test strategy. Okay, that is main difference between test plan and the test strategy. Yeah, in the test strategy, first point, levels of testing. Already we discussed there are 5 levels of testing: unit level testing, module level testing, integration level testing, system level testing, user acceptance level testing. And third point, second point, 3.2, types of testing. Already we discussed types of testing. What are the types? Already we discussed. Third point, third point, 3.3, test design techniques. What do you mean by technique? What do you mean by technique, madam? What do you mean by technique? A complex task solved by very simple way, then we can say that is called technique. A complex task solved by very simple way, that is called technique. There are two techniques available in manual testing. One is BVA. BVA means bound value analysis. ECP means equivalence class partition. Okay, one is BVA, other one is ECP. ECP means equivalence class partition, BVA means bound value analysis. We will discuss later. After test cases concept, we will discuss this test design techniques. It is very heart of the course, that is test design techniques. And 3.4, terminology. Terminology. Whenever you are working with any software company, regularly we will use some terms, we will use some words, or we will use some terms, terminology. So I will teach you this terminology nearly 40 to 50 terms. I will teach you separately. This is also pending. 3.5 configuration management. Configuration management. In this configuration management, we have two tasks. One is change control. Second one version control. One is change control. Other one is version control. This is also pending main. Change control and version control. These three terms: test design techniques and terminology and configuration management. These are the very important concepts. These three concepts pending. I will teach you end of the manual course. 3.6 test metrics. Metrics means measurements. Test metrics means measurements. So if you want to complete that particular project, each and every software company they will provide a list of documents like test case document, use case document, defect profile template, bug tracking tool, everything they will provide some list of documents. So that is called metrics. Metrics means measurements. Each and every software company separately they will maintain some metrics, measurements. That is called test measurements. That is called test metrics. Use case template to test case template, that is test metrics. Next, automation plan. If you want to implement automation in this particular project, that plan is different. That plan is different. Manual test plan prepared by manual test lead, automation plan prepared by automation test lead. Based on the customer requirements, he will prepare the test plan document. Based on the company, he will prepare the test plan document. Here also automation. If they want to implement automation plan, how to implement automation plan, he will list it out here in this section. That is automation plan. Next, list of automated tools. What are the tools we need to use in this particular project? He will listed out here in this section. That is list of automated tools. In market we have number of tools, like we can get one tool in 1000 rupees, we can get one tool in 1 crore rupees. So different tools available, just like cars. In the market also we can get nano 1 lakh car, benz we can get 1 crore car. So based on the person economical status, he will choose the car. Just like companies also, based on the company strategy, based on the company economical status, they will choose the tool. In the market, we have thousands of tools. We have 1 lakh tools. We have crores of tools. We have crore rupees tools also. We have. So based on the company economical status, they will choose the tool. So if it is small company, they will buy 1000 tool. If it is MNC level 5 company, they will choose 1 crore tool. Based on the company economical status, they will choose the tool. Here also, so in the market we have different tools. So based on the company economical status, they will choose the tools. What are the tools we need to choose? He will list it out here in this section. That is list of automated tools. If it is poor person, he will buy nano car. If it is rich person, he will buy benz car. So based on the company, based on the person economical status, they will choose the cars. Choose the cars. Even companies also, based on the economical status, they will choose the tools. So here very important. So I am working, previously I worked in very MNC level 5 company. That time I choose uh, mm, big tool like 1 crore rupees tool. Currently I am working in small company in a small city. I am working in small company. That time I need to choose 1000 rupees tool only. So based on the company, based on the project, based on the customer requirements, they will choose the tools. That is list of automated tools. Right, fourth point, base criteria. One is acceptance criteria. Second one is suspension criteria. One is acceptance criteria. Second one is suspension criteria. One is acceptance criteria. Second one is suspension criteria. Acceptance criteria means acceptance criteria means that test lead will tell up to where we need to test. He will list it out here in this section, that is acceptance criteria. Up to where we need to test, he will say one end point. So that is called acceptance criteria. Where we need to stop, he will tell one end point, that is called suspension criteria. Okay, if you get the acceptance criteria means whenever you are doing this testing, if you get this type of result, just stop. Our testing is more than enough, no need to do testing. He will say one end point, that is called acceptance criteria. Whenever you are doing testing, if you get this type of result, total stop the testing process, that is called suspension criteria. Okay, he will say one end point, one is acceptance criteria, other one is suspension criteria. Acceptance criteria means whenever you are doing testing, if you get this type of result, our testing is more than enough, no need to do testing, he will say one end point, that is called acceptance criteria. Suspension criteria, whenever you are doing testing, if you get this type of result, totally just stop the testing or suspend the testing, he will say one end point, that is called suspension criteria. No, 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 no. Whenever you are getting this type of result, our testing is more than enough. If you get this type of result, our testing is more than enough. Our testing is more than enough. No need to do testing. If you get this type of result, totally suspend the testing process. Stop the testing process. He will say, if you get this type of results, just stop it. Okay, you will say one end point. Both acceptance criteria and suspension criteria, there are two. If you get this type of result, then our testing is more than enough. No need to do testing. That is acceptance criteria. Whenever you are doing testing, if you get this type of result, total suspend the testing process. That is called suspension criteria. Next, fourth point is finished. Fifth point, test deliverables. Test deliverables. During delivery, we need to provide some documents. What are the documents we need to provide? He will list it out here in this section, that is test deliverables. Okay, during delivery, we need to provide some list of documents. Whenever you are buying a new laptop, then they will provide some documents. What are the documents they are providing? So just like whenever you are doing, whenever you are delivering the project, so compulsory we need to provide some documents like supported add-ins, softwares, some user manual, known issues document we need to provide. What are the documents he will we need to provide? He will list it out here in this section. That is test deliverables. Next, test environment. Test environment. Customer said that the developed application should work in this is a sixth point, test environment. The developed application should work in Windows 7 environment. So first of all, we need to create that environment in our company. Within that company, within that environment, that application is properly working or not, we will do testing. If it is working, then only we will install the application into client environment. So test environment very important. Customer specified environment, that environment we will create in our company. If it is working, then we will go to customer place and we will install the application into client environment. Test environment is very important. Test environment, madam. Test environment, customer specified that developed application should work in Windows 7 environment. Windows 7, that application should work in Windows 7 environment. Okay, first of all, we need to create that environment in our company. It is working or not, we will do testing. If it is working, then only we will go to customer place and we will install the application into client environment, customer environment. Okay, resource planning. Seventh point, resource planning. Resources means not only employees, time, money, software, technology, premises, employees. All are called resources. So if you want to complete this particular project and how we can complete this particular project, he will list it out resource planning. He will list it out resource planning. Who will do which work? Who will do which work? So he will list it out here in this section. That is called resource planning. Resource planning also very resources means not only employees, madam, money, time, technology, software, premises, and resources. Resources means employees. So he will plan here in this section, that is resource planning. Eighth point, scheduling. Software company usually they will follow scheduling perfectly. They will follow scheduling very perfectly. They will follow. So for example, currently one project is going on. In this project we have 4 members. Already they scheduled at any cost we need to complete this work today only. Two persons came to company, two persons are absent. So at any cost, up to today, at any cost we need to complete this work. At any cost we need to complete that work. That is scheduling. Perfectly we need to follow scheduling. And next day, 4 members are presented. They did that scheduled work in only 1 hour. Only 1 hour that work is finished. Then they will not give tomorrow work. They will not give tomorrow work. That is software company. That is software company. So they did work in only 1 hour, madam. So they will not give tomorrow work, madam. Scheduled work. That scheduled work is only we did in only 1 hour, madam. So they will not give tomorrow work. That is software company. You know, madam, if it is 30th, every month 30th, if it is getting Saturday, so that Friday evening only they will deposit in your account. That salary they will deposit in your account. That Friday evening only. That is software company. From software company we can get some ethics, standards, everything, way of talk, walk, behave, everything we can get from software company. So software company will teach you ethics, standards, everything. Okay, software companies, it will teach you something, how to live, how to talk, how to walk, everything it will teach you, how to manage, punctuality, everything it will teach you. Okay, that is software company, madam. Ninth point. Ninth point. Staffing and training. Okay. For example, we got one banking domain project. So compulsory, if you get a banking domain project, that banking domain knowledge of employees is very required, mandatory. So we need to recruit banking domain professionals. So we need to staff, we need to recruit the staff, and after recruiting we need to give the training. So how we can give the training, internal resources or external resources or by corporate trainers, how to give the training, where we need to give the training, everything we will listed out here in this section. That is staffing and training. And next, 10th point, risks and solutions. Risks and solutions. Whenever you are working with any software company, we can get some risks. What are the risks regularly we can face? Middle of the project, employees may leave the company. That is the main risk in software company. Middle of the project, employees may leave the company. That is the main risk. What is the solution? So whenever whenever you are starting the one project, okay, whenever you are getting the project, if they that project requires 10 members, for example, that project requires 10 members, but each and every software company, they will take 20 members. They will give training to 20 members. They will take 10 members into project. They will keep remaining 10 members on bench. They will keep 10 members on bench. Each and every software company, they extra employees, madam. Bench means extra employees. So recently, last year, the last year or this year, last year, that India team, BCCI team selected nearly 28 members for India cricket match. Actually, in the team size is 11 members, but that recruiters selected nearly 28 members. Why? Extra employees, madam. Extra employees. Same same pay they can get. Extra employees also they can get same pay, same salary, same everything they can get to same. But they selected nearly 28 members. Just like here also, that project requires 10 members, but the select that software company, they will take 20 members. They will give training to 20 members. They will take into project 10 members. They will keep remaining 10 members on bench. If they any extra required, they can use that info. They can use that staff. That is extra employees. So each and every software company, they are paying nearly crores of rupees for only bench employees. Each and every software company. Okay, very very important. Okay, why? Because whenever we are doing any project, that project deadline is coming, that person, that customer will come to company. Who is the responsible? The CEO will not stay in company always. So at any cost they will maintain extra employees. They can develop that project within the period only. Right. Risks and solutions. Next, assumptions. 11th point, assumptions. If we want to complete this particular project, we need to assume something. Assumptions. We need to complete this particular project. We need to assume something. What are the project? We need to follow some project. What are the projects we need to follow? You will list it out here in this section. That is called assumptions. 12th point, approval information. Approval information. So this test plan prepared by test lead. This test plan prepared by test lead. He need to get the permission from superiors. Then only he can follow this test plan. Why? Because this test plan prepared by test lead. So he need to get the permission from superiors. So he need to get the permission from a project lead or quality lead. Then only we can follow that particular project. Who gave permission? Who gave permission? That person designation, date, everything we will listed out here in this section. That is approval information. Who gave permission? This particular project is very perfect. Using this particular project, we can complete our project very easy. So he need to get the permission from superiors. Then only we can follow this particular project. That is called approval information. Who gave permission? That permission, that person name and designation, date, everything we will listed out here in this section. That is approval information. These 12 points very very important. At any cost, tomorrow you need to by heart these 12 points. Very very important. Whenever you are facing the interview, without asking your name, they may give job. Without asking this test plan document, they will not give any job. That is very very important. That is test plan. Yes. And explanation also already I wrote, madam. Just once read it, madam. This 12 points very very important points. Already I have sent you this manual testing notes, everything. Just once read it, madam. That is test plan document. This test plan document prepared by test lead. Okay, madam. Okay. This is today class. Tomorrow also we have class at same time. That is India time, 4:30. Okay, madam. Right. And I will send you this recorded file.